What is the connection between CERN and tampering with timelines? The whole thing started when I was sitting and looking at the map. I found here written Antichrist, and from it an arrow going up to something called Luciferian technology, meaning technology belonging to Satan or satanic technology. That's not the strange part. It's normal for me to find Facebook and Google under this technology. I hear a lot of theories about them, but what's strange is that I found time, manipulation, and CERN, and there's a circle drawn around them. No! Here, we need to pause for a moment before we start. We need to know something fundamental, which is that CERN is an organization for nuclear research. And one of the biggest families funding it is the Jewish Zionist Rothschild family, and CERN's logo contains the number 666 intertwined. For those who don't know what the number 666 symbolizes, it represents the beast, or the devil, or the Antichrist. Anyway, let's come here and see what the LHC did. Before we explain what the device does, you need to know that there is something called protons. These protons are inside the atom. The atom is the smallest thing in matter in general. So scientists take these blue protons and gather them together. And this is the LHC device. What do they do with it? They take these protons and inject them at a speed close to the speed of light through this tube from this side. And from the other side, they inject another group of protons at a speed close to the speed of light, very fast from this side. So both groups come at tremendous speed and collide with each other. And because of the immense force and speed, 600 million collisions happen every second. Can you imagine that? The important thing is, when these tiny protons collide, they break into much smaller particles. And when they break apart, energy is released. So their goal is to reach the origin and the beginning of the thing that created everything. Their goal is to generate an extremely hot point equal to the same temperature that occurred at the time of the Big Bang, which in their view is the moment the universe was created. So why do they want to achieve all of this? Because they want to reach the form of energy that shaped the universe, according to science. For us, what shaped the universe is the divine power. So God forgive me, they want to imitate the creation of the universe, as in we'll figure out what the universe was created from and we'll do it ourselves. God forgive me. And by trying to create an extremely small, hot and dense point, they're basically going to make a black hole or something similar to a black hole, which we could call a gateway. We could call it a gap. It could be a gateway for something to cross through or enter, or it could be a gap between worlds that cause the disturbance in the timelines. And of course, these aren't my words. Sergio Bertolucci, the director of nuclear research at CERN, came out himself and said that CERN's experiments will allow us to discover things we never imagined existed, and we hope to discover other dimensions through this gateway. He's referring to the gap or portal that was created, and he said that through this gateway, something could come to us or we could send something through it. But what's even stranger and scarier isn't just that. The strange thing is that in 2016, a very bizarre video spread of a group of people dressed all in black in front of the Shiva statue. And this Shiva statue is actually located at CERN, and it's a statue of the god of creation and destruction. And the statue depicts his head as the creation and destruction of the universe. The important thing is that this group of people dressed in black were performing a ritual of offering a sacrifice to this statue. And as soon as they started to slaughter the girl, the person filming ran away, crying and breaking down. And that's how the video ended. Of course, after the video went viral, CERN came out and said that some students were just joking around and that none of this was real. But after investigating and looking into the video, they discovered that the girl in the video was actually missing. And of course, after a while, the case was closed due to lack of sufficient evidence. The bottom line is, what CERN is doing isn't just research. The matter is related to summoning and channeling energies. So now we've understood how a portal or black hole was opened through CERN. But how did this affect the timelines? That's what we'll explain in detail, God willing, in an upcoming video.